So you would have heard people saying that they want more good karma in their life and that they want to avoid bad karma. But I'm going to tell you why both bad karma and good karma are not so great for you. Now, this is going to be really phenomenal, so keep watching. Hello, it's Narsima here from the Happy Jiva. Welcome to our channel where we bring to you practical wisdom, guidance, tips, and inspiration from India's vast culture of spiritual knowledge. And if you consider wanting to improve your life by being more wise and knowledgeable, then go ahead and click that subscribe button and give us your thumbs up by clicking like. Let's get started. Okay, so karma means action or work. It's a universal law that maintains balance, equivalence, and natural justice. Basically, it gives us a reaction to whatever actions we perform within the physical world. And of course, we see that concept played out in science. In physics, Newton's third law of motion states that in any interaction between two physical objects, there's a pair of equal and opposite forces acting on those objects. Or put more simply, for every force, there's an equal and opposite reaction force. If I eat food, I'm gonna get full. If I sit for an exam, I'm gonna get a result. If I drive a car, then I'm gonna reach a destination which is different to where I was before. So these are all natural reactions to physical activities, but karma acts on a more subtle level as well. Even if you're in the middle of a forest doing pretty much nothing, your mind is still active. You're thinking about things, you're desiring things. That's also considered to be activity, mental activity, for which you're gonna get a reaction. So what I'm trying to tell you is that we are always active, right? We're always doing things. Because we're alive, because we're living, we're always acting, and because we're acting, we're always getting reactions for those activities. Now, some of those reactions are materially good, and some of those reactions are materially bad. Generally speaking, if you perform good karma or activities which are meant to benefit other people or other living entities, you're gonna get a materially good reaction. You know, you might become rich or famous or well-educated. And if you perform activities which are harmful to others or other living entities or bad karma, you're gonna get a materially bad reaction. Now, here's the thing. If you perform a material action, you're gonna get two different types of reactions. Number one, you're gonna get an immediate reaction, and number two, you're gonna get a delayed reaction. For instance, if you make some long-term investments, then the immediate reaction would be that you're gonna lose your money, you're gonna reduce your liquidity. But assuming the investment goes really well, then in the long term, you're gonna actually get more money than you started off with. Or if some person commits a crime, then the immediate reaction might be that he or she may feel guilty and sad and depressed. And the delayed reaction, which might come after many, many years, is that such person may be convicted and sent to jail. Now listen carefully. Many times we don't receive the delayed reaction to our good or bad karma within the present lifetime. What that means is that you're gonna have to take another birth in another material body just to experience or just to receive that delayed reaction to your good or bad karma. Now, let's say in your present lifetime, you do some good karma, some materially good work. You feed the poor, you open up hospitals, and let's say the delayed reaction for this is that you're supposed to become famous. Now, if you don't become famous in your present lifetime, you're gonna have to come back again. You're gonna have to take another material birth in another material body just to get famous. So why is taking another material birth bad? Well, there's primarily four material conditions which are totally unnatural and totally distressing to the soul. The first is obviously death. No one wants to die, but if you have a material body, that's what's gonna happen someday. The second point is disease, and that's obvious. No one wants to get sick, no one wants to get diseased. The third point is old age. Now, old age is unnatural to the soul because by nature, the soul is active. It's always full of energy. But when the soul is covered up by a body that's aging, that's gonna inhibit the soul. And the fourth point is birth. And generally we celebrate birth as being a really glorious occasion. And it is a glorious occasion, but at the same time, birth itself is quite distressing for the child. And if you take birth, you're gonna have to experience the other 3 points as well. So now you can probably understand what's actually happening. If we keep performing good karma and bad karma, or materially good activities and materially bad activities, then there's a high possibility that we're gonna have to keep taking birth after birth in different material bodies just to experience that delayed reaction that I was talking about. That means you're gonna have to keep experiencing birth, death, disease and old age time after time. This repetitious cycle of birth and death is actually called samsara, and it's based on us performing good karma and bad karma because we have material desires. Now, thankfully, there is a way that you can live in this world and perform activities and live your life without generating any material reactions, any immediate material reactions or any delayed material reactions. And that's a concept called akarma. And I'm going to be discussing this really important concept in a future video, but for now, I just really want you to think about what you've heard because it applies to you. And if you have any questions on this topic, then go ahead and drop a comment below. But for now, thank you for watching, stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.